Hello everyone. So today we're going to be covering subject, verb, direct object, and indirect object. So a verb is an action. Some examples of that are reading, swim, jump, fly. Those are all different verbs. Every sentence in the English language requires a verb. Some examples in these sentences are the bear roars. Roar is a verb. The lion sleeps. Sleep is a verb. I run. Run is a verb. You swim. Swim is a verb. So if you notice, these are all actions that are being done. Now a subject is a noun or a pronoun that is doing the action. So for example, in the sentences that we saw earlier, the bear roars. The bear is the subject here. The lion sleeps. Lion is the subject here. I run. I is the subject here. You swim. Oh, sorry. You swim. You is the subject here. So, just a fun fact, a clause is a group of words that contains a subject and a verb. Now, a direct object directly receives the action of the verb. So, some examples are the teacher explained the rules. So you can ask yourself, what did the teacher explain? The rules. Cats eat fish. What do cats eat? Fish. So if you notice, all of these direct objects they're receiving the action from the verb. One of my favorite examples is this one. John loves Mary. Who does John love? Mary. So in this example, John is doing the action of loving, and Mary is receiving the love. She's receiving the action. In this example, I like chocolate. Chocolate is the direct object. They have bought a new car. Car is the direct object. And this last example, the company is considering my proposal. This is the direct object. A tip, if you're ever stuck, if you're ever not sure how to find the direct object, you can always ask yourself, what or who? So, for example, in this sentence, cats eat fish. What do cats eat? Fish. So then you would know that fish is the direct object. In this example, John loves Mary. You can ask yourself, who does John love? Mary. So Mary is the direct object. This is who's receiving the action, which in this case is love. Now, an indirect object is someone or something that is being affected by an action. It's important to know that a sentence can have both a direct object and an indirect object, or it can have a direct object alone. But it can never have just an indirect object. So, some examples. The teacher explained the rules to me. So, in this example, we see the teacher. What did the teacher explain? The rules. And who was affected by that? I was. Teacher explained the rules to me. In this next example, subject I, the verb gave, the direct object chocolate, and the indirect object is Mary. So we can ask ourselves, who did I give chocolate to? To Mary. Because Mary was affected by this action of giving. This next example, they have bought a new car for their son. In this example, if we wanted to find the direct object, we can ask, what did they buy? And then we would know that the direct object is a car. And then we can see who was affected by buying. And the person affected is their son. Notice how in these examples we had direct object first and then indirect object. It does not have to be in this order. Sometimes we see that an indirect object can be before the direct object. So in this example, we have John gave me a gift. So if we wanted to find the direct object, we can ask ourselves, what did John give? We would say a gift. And who was affected by John giving this gift? Me.